start with Jay. With all your experience in sports and entertainment, we've had this conversation even at the beginning of this summit where we talked about, how countries are using sports and entertainment as soft power. When you look at big events, which are entertaining, which attracts viewership that's diverse, are countries looking at that as a tool for promoting, their culture, their heritage? How do you see that?
Well, I think if Dana White said it best, he was speaking about his growth rate in the UFC, and they said, Dana, how can you sustain this growth rate? And he said, by connecting with content, right? So if I don't connect with the content, then I don't have the ability to grow. So if you look at the Jake Paul fight, not the greatest athlete, right? The Super Bowl brings in 200 million viewers. Jake Paul brought in 125 million viewers. And, it was great for Netflix. Yeah. It was great for Jake Paul.
Despite the troubles with the streaming.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they have the NFL coming, so they had to practice, right? So, but it was also great for boxing, right? Not so much the Jake Paul fight, but if you watch that, women's sports in general, boxing in general, that was one of the best fights, and I don't want to say female fights, because it was one of the best fights that I've seen in the past 5 or 6 years. So if you look at a place like India, and you look at Digital India, for example, they're promoting content. They're putting money behind content, and they're putting money behind the platforms that deliver that content, right? And the consumers between 18 and 35 inside of India are, obviously consuming massive amounts of content. So, once again, if you connect sports, the entertainment side of things, that's where the growth value is.
Right.